Greetings to all Africans here. We are His Imperial Majesty Àgèlògbàgàn Agbovi I. We are the paramount Àgèlògbàgàn, or monarch of the monarchy, the Quilombo or Maroon monarchy of Àgèlògbàgàn, the only Maroon monarchy that exists in, as from what we know, the world right now. So we wanted to reintroduce you to the Esoteric Vodun video series put out by the Àgèlògbàgàn Centers for Vodun Instruction. That is our educational branch of our monarchy. This series has been out for some years, but it's kind of being slept on, and a lot of people, just don't know about it. So we wanted to make a video about what this is about. Sometimes people see words, too many words on a page, and they won't read it. So we're going to do it for you. Meaning, it's easy to listen a lot of times. We got a lot of single mothers out there. We got people with other situations going on. And that's one reason this video series exists. Now, we will say that none of these videos, nor any of its content, appears on any of the YouTube videos that we have. So that should be made clear. So, I'm just reading from our list here what we cover. In this series, it's an 11 video series. It covers 5 hours. We think 5 hours on the head of what many can consider to be a sort of an esoteric aspect of Vodun. But we only use the term esoteric because this philosophy is not well known. The depth of the philosophy is not well known. It's esoteric in that many people don't know about it. It is not esoteric in that we're not giving up anything about the secrets of initiation and whatnot. So we want to be clear about that also before anybody starts saying that we're giving away secrets. So this series covers the true concept of Mawu Segbo Lisa, or God, in West African Vodun. The true concept of what Mawu Lisa is and what Segbo is, right? The fabric of the universe from the Vodun perspective. The 3 worlds based on the Vodun paradigm. How humans and spirits function in these 3 worlds. The spiritual science spiritual science underlying ancestor worship, or Kulitasin. There's a spiritual science to this. So we get into the science, something that we don't talk about with everybody else. People that commit to purchasing this video series, that lets us know they're for real, so they're privy to this information. Elevated ancestors and their functions. Ancestors that trouble their descendants. A, reasons why ancestors would trouble their descendants. B, solutions for troubling ancestors. The science behind demonic and ghost spirits in Vodun. Notice we keep saying science. Well, it's called Nunwe in form, in Àgèlògbàgàn language. Because there's a science behind all this. When you understand the science, then you know how to more properly and more easily take care of these situations. What are some of the processes that happen when chanting occurs? Right? What is spiritual pollution? Spiritual immunity. What is a spiritual immune system? How does it look? Setting up a proper shrine. And this is only presented after a thorough understanding of ancestor worship is demonstrated. Understanding words of power in relation to African language. And we call that in the Àgèlògbàgàn language, Àgèlò/phone language, Humbe, the language of the deities. Understanding willpower from the corporeal and spiritual levels. The makeup of the soul, the divisions of the soul as expressed by the ancient Àgèlò people. Functions of aspects of the soul and how they work with the conscious, subconscious, and supraconscious. Spiritual vibrations in edifices and on land. And in that we talk about Dote, which is like the spiritual science, like feng shui, but it's our own science. It's not copied from them. We've had it independent of them for thousands of years. These are things that many even in Benin have forgotten. A lot of these things that we're talking about. And we're using strictly African terminology, strictly Agile terminology, in some cases Yoruba terminology. Overstanding spiritual healing. How to maintain your spiritual path in the midst of life's challenges. There's a science to that. What is spiritual warfare and how to handle it? Everybody may, use the term spiritual warfare and they know it exists, but how to actually handle it? How to recognize it? How to recognize when it comes in the guise of something that is positive. Most people only know it when something is negative, something negative is happening. We go into the science of how to recognize it in any of its form. Whether it's overt or in a deceptive way. Very key, identifying the spirits you're dealing with are the ones that are dealing with you. The Vodun concept of Salawa and its impact. Salawa is karma. The concept of karma. The 12 primary pillars of Vodun and how they interact with your everyday world. Understanding the Yepenu spiritual beings who work against humans and how to remove them from the influence of your life. That's very key. The Vodun concept of the sacred numbers 1 through 9 and how they relate to creation. This is strictly from our cosmology. Spiritual sorcerers and how to recognize and combat them. So, once again, this video series is 11 videos, 5 hours long. It is well worth it, plus more, to engage, because anybody that studies this video series, purchases and studies this video series in depth and sits on it for a while and allows it to sit on them for a while, they will be more equipped than many people that have been initiated for decades in this tradition. This is a fact. This is from we could quote product reviews. That's on restorationhealing.com. restorationhealing.com online-vodun-classes. So restorationhealing.com/online-vodun-classes. You can see various reviews and whatnot, and that is how you can also purchase this class. So we hope to hear from you soon. We are thankful for those that have saw the value in getting this class and leaving reviews. Those that have not left the reviews but still have contacted us about the value of the class, we are appreciative of you. And but what we want you to do is put this into action. Put this into formation and action. Not just gather knowledge. Not just mass up a bunch of knowledge. So we can be reached at ekaabokilombo@gmail, which is EKAAKILOMBO@gmail.com. Our monarchy's website is ganlodokingdom.com, GANLODO kingdom.com. Restoration Healing is where you can get our publications. So that concludes what this video is about. Now it's on you to elevate and add on to what we have put out here in this video, in the video series. Odiba.